Welcome you all to another one-up guided tour. We're going to look at puzzle 305, that end of the week 9x9 released this very evening. And we'll just load that up and get started, shall we? Alright, normally I talk about quartering a puzzle. That's an early thing we can do. And, that's useful. But honestly, I'm probably going to start playing down here pretty quickly. Let's do a quick count of avenues, though. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 full length ones. So we should have 4 9s, and we have 3. So that's our 9. Because it sees the intersection of 2x9x9s, and it's the last one of those. All right, let's look at getting started. That's a 1, and we're going to do this whole of R8. And I'm sure I'm going to get these numbers wrong quite a bit tonight. That has to be a 1 because you can't put a 1 here. That's weird logic. Look at it the other way. This has to be a 3, and once this is a 3, this has to be a 1, and then this has to be a 4. Leaving you a 6-8 pair, which is what we'll leave it at. Let's drop down a line and just see what we can do on R8, R9. See, already starting, and that's a 2. And now let's go up, and we will do R7. We get that 3, and then we get a 2. And we're just going to pivot and knock this out real fast. All right, and so we're left with something unresolvable. And over here, we have the 4, 5, 7, 8. Let's go up one more line. This has to be a 2 and gives us a 1. We can leave the rest. Let's just go ahead and look up. Pull off some known things. These 2s are going to look all the way over. Give us a 2 here. We can expect something symmetrical, and lo and behold, there is a 2 there as well. Shortcuts. Let's see what we got. Let's continue on. This is one of those hard things. This is probably pivotal in solving this puzzle. After that 2, when you look down and you continue on C1, you come to this position where 2 and 3 are excluded out of the bottom of C1. From these 2 rows, forcing them into row 5 and row 9, but there's already a 2 in row 9, so it has to be like this, 3 and 2, with these being the 4 and 5 for later. But that gives us this 4. Now that has to be a 3. This is a 5 length, so that has to be a 5 because it sees 1 through 4. This is a 6th length that sees 1 through 5. So we got those, and we can go back and do this. And I don't think we can resolve the 3 there yet, but we're close to doing something with this row. Let's take a look at it. It needs a 1, only can put a 1 there, and then it will need, it needs a 3, 4, 5, and I don't see a way to do that yet, but if we turn here, we can place the 5, and once we place the 5, we get the 3 and the 4. We place the 5 because these 2 5s are taken, so that's the last 5 in C3. But now we have all that, and that moves us forward more. This needs a 3 and a 4, so there's a 3 and there's a 4, which makes that a 3, which makes that a 4, which makes that a 3. We're going to need a 4 down here. We can't tell between these 2. But we can tell that sees everything but a 2, and this is the last place for a 5 in that line. And then once we do that and turn, because you can't resolve 3, 4, you get a 3, 4, 6 thing, but 3 can only go there, which puts the 4 there and the 6 there. And then you can go back to this one, turn when you get to the end of the line. That has to be a 4. And you got your choice. You could do this, or you could do this square. I'm going to do this square because I think it plays a little bit cleaner. That's a 1, and now this has to be a 3 because a 4 doesn't fit. That's a 4, and that gives you a 3 there. Once you have the 3, you go all the way down, and that makes that a 1, and which makes that a 2, and that has to be a 4 because it sees the others. It leaves you a 5, 6, 7, 8 that you can't resolve, but you can come over here and play the 1 and the 2 and this has to be the 3, and that leaves us this nice, wonderful 8. And you turn and resolve, and so it needs a 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, looky here, 4, 5, and 6 are taken, and now 4 and 5 are taken, and now 4 is taken, and you end up with the whole line, and you turn and you get the next whole line. Now you can't really do anything with this, so just turn here and see what you need. You need a 6, 7, this is where we need to be. Even easier. That's an 8, that's a 7, which makes this an 8, which makes this a 7, which makes this a 6, and this 8, and that the 7, that the 8, and that is what, our last 6. And there you have it. Number 305 solved for you. Did this help? If you still have questions, please leave a comment. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Appreciate you and all your time, and we will see you again another night.